What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Lou Rock TV. And today, I gotta catch up on a lot of YouTube. I just got back home from a nice week in the Florida Keys. Beautiful vacation, relaxing with the fam. Very expensive, so I haven't bought any cards, even though I had some cards waiting for me. They were the last couple cards from my Father's Day Bonanza. The seller took a little bit of time sending this stuff out, but I got 2 more cards, but that's another video for another day. Today, I want to do a VR for 2 outstanding channels, Cracker Jack cards, celebrating 400. And what he wants you to do is to display your displays, which is awesome for me because as I get new subscribers, I'm always getting questions asked, you know, can you highlight what you have in some of your displays? And I do have past videos, but when it comes to displays, a few things are very vital. It's always good to rotate your cards, just because I like seeing new stuff. There are mainstays like my favorite rookie cards, my favorite Clemente cards. But as I get new cards, it's good to rotate. Sunlight is it's not your best friend. Never had cards in direct sunlight. The only, if you look at my windows, I have these plantation shutters, which are awesome, and I could just completely cover up the sun. But the way my house is designed, the sun never directly comes through that. But even so, even though I don't get direct sunlight on this window, it still provides plenty of sunlight, but I never have this wide open. I don't like that. I always have it partially open with the blinds going up. And even if that's the case, I don't have any cards in the direction of that window. So never have sunlight directly on your cards. Rotate your cards. It's always fun just to rotate, redesign, and have a concept to your displays, which also leads to my other VR, Dylan at Double D Vintage, who wants to see cards that belong together, or why do I have cards together, and what's the purpose of that? So let me see what I got. I had to turn off that video. It was distracting because I'm trying to catch up on my YouTube. But watching a little baseball. I'm doing a lot of things, multitask. Watching baseball, catching up on YouTube, and planning out different VRs, different videos. The life of a content creator. It's fun. I don't care. I ain't making no money off of this. Okay, so I'm gonna take you on a journey in the room. So let's do that. We'll start off with the first one, the one that you see in all my videos, Roberto Clemente. And I do have, that's probably the one display that I rotate the most. Like I said, I do keep some main cards in there, pretty much the base run, but that display holds about 50. So I'm always rotating the bottom 2-3 rows. But yeah, I'll show you what I got. All right, beautiful people. Here is my Roberto Clemente display. It displays my #1 PC, Roberto Clemente. And I got a lot of mainstays. Like I said, the base cards are the mainstays. But all this is always being rotated, especially when I buy new cards. So I used to have it in order by year, but my OCD was just going against me on that. Even though numerically it makes sense. As you can see, I am an ungraded connoisseur. I like cards in one-touches, but when you do it by year, I have PSA, then BGS, and then a one touch here, and it was just all over the place. So what I did was everything's still in order by year, but based on the slab. So I got my PSAs up here. It's just a cleaner look. SGCs, BGS, and then, but the PSA 55 Roberto Clemente rookie is #1 in the display. Hope that shows up. Look at that beautiful card. Love that card. Shout out to my boy Sean Tiefert. And then nice little 59. Love this 59. Nice little 6.5. This is a mainstay. The beauty about YouTube, people get educated, people see other cards, and a lot more people have been buying this card. It's not super rare. Based on my certificate, it says there was a lot of 48. Some people think there was as many as 200 of this card. Still not easy to find, but they're out there, and a lot of YouTubers have gotten that card. Some of my favorites, I love the tattoos, the rub-offs. Some of my favorite cards. Here's a 66 Topps rub-off. And I love this because they, in my opinion, slabbed it properly. Even though it looks backwards, that's how most people do it because the name is correct. But all the colors on this side, love that card. Nice little 65 Topps transfer. Love that card. Hopefully these are on camera. But yeah, here's a nice little one touch. Nice, my 1960 Topps. George Diamond Yard has convinced me to send that to SGC, so next chance I get, I'm gonna do that, which will be a first for me. I've never sent cards for grading. And lastly, let's just do this one. I love this card. Love this card. 1962 Topps box. Look at that. So sick. Love that card. So back to this display. I got this display off of eBay before the pandemic. When I moved in, maybe almost 4 years ago now. And got this, I think was shipping $225. It's just graded card display. I think it holds up to 50. And I went with the graded card display for obvious reasons. I got a whole bunch of Clementes that are slabbed up. My Yankee one, as you will see, is their monster display. It's not designed for graded cards. It's more for one touches, top loaders, but it can hold, I think, between 60 to 70, the way you could, depending on how you configure it. So that is my Roberto Clemente display. All right, display number 2. On this side of the room, I wanted to do a little bit of a wider angle just because I love displaying my cards, especially the cards of my childhood. A lot of this is from the boom era, as Mangini likes to say, better known as the junk wax era. So these are the Hall of Fame hitters, position players. You know, you got your Larry Walkers, Chipper Jones, Griffey, Edgar Martinez, Mike Piazza. Those are all rookie cards of those guys. This, aside from the Kurt Schilling, because he's a Hall of Famer, 3K Club, he's a Hall of Famer in my book. He's just pissed off some people. He'll be in there one day. But these are all pitchers from the Hall of Fame, or who are in the Hall of Fame from the era that I'm talking about. Messina, Maddox, Randy Johnson, Pedro. So yeah, that's what that is. And also, I guess I threw out some snap tights. So I need 7 more snap tights. If you want to trade, or if you got some, I know I'm not a fan of snap tights, but for these frames, that's what works. Shoot me a message and I'll trade you, or send you cash for some slightly used, gently used Snapchats. Because I think I either threw them out because they were cracked or they were scratched up. But anyways, this one is my favorite display out of all three. This is my steroid wing display. And I'll bring a little bit closer look so you guys can see who's on there and why I love it so much. There you go, as you can see. Nice little holiday. The hitters like I was talking about before. Nice little wide shot, but this is my favorite because these are the guys when I was growing up were no doubt abouters. They were Hall of Famers. Two-time American League MVP, Juan Gonzalez. Barry Bonds, one of the greatest players in the history of the game. Best player I ever saw. Big Mac, summer of '98. Speaking of summer of '98, you got Sammy Sosa. The reason there's two Consecos, like I said, 40-40 guy, Cuban legend. Wanted to murder the ball every time, but that's an Opeachy. Found that in a value box and a Topps. It's probably from my childhood collection. And then, you know, Sheffield. All these guys here have been caught cheating, have been in the Balco reports, failed tests. That's why you see like David Justice, Giambi, Palmeiro's 500 home runs, 3,000 hits. It's like, come on, man. But that's my little steroid wing. All right, on to the next display. All right, beautiful people. Display number 3. This is my New York Yankee display. Now, this display I got from eBay as well. This is what they call the Monster. I think it's 60 to 80, 60 to 70, something like that, for one touches and top loaders. However, the way he set up the shelving, this top row is just big enough to hold a row of slabs, which is great because I want to say most of my Jeter rookies are slabbed. So the top 3 rows are people IPC, the people I grew up watching, Jeter, Bernie, those are mainstays. My favorite Jeter rookie card, the Stadium Murphy. Of course, you gotta have the 93 SP Jeter. I have Judge, guy's chrome, his top's chrome, his first Bowman auto. I got Bernie, some rare Bernie, some tough ones to get. Look at that, sicko. I got Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, of course. Here's another sick Bernie. This one's numbered to 199. Hope those are coming out. And then autos of my favorite Yankees. You know, the Yankees I grew up watching. Paulie O'Neill, Jorge Posada, Bernie, another Judge, Gary Sheffield, Johnny Damon, CC Sabathia. I got a whole bunch of CC Sabathia autos, future Hall of Famer. 93 Topps Gold. I pulled that myself as a kid. One of my favorite pulls. At the time, I didn't know how big it was, but for me, now that I know, I was super happy to have that in my album for years. And then I have a nice little rainbow. I'm missing the black for the Glaber. That's the only one I'm missing besides the 1 of 1. I got a nice little Glaber refractor. Again, shout out to my boy Sean Tieford. Got National Treasures 1 out of 5 Glaber. Always wanted a button relic. I don't know why, but got one of my boy Glaber. And then of course I got some mantles, 64 mantle, 69 mantle, 90 baseball auto. Of course you gotta have the Munson, 71 Munson, 1 touch. Got the Cone auto. Gotta have my boy Elston Howard, 55 Bowman rookie, Elston Howard. I got his relics, got some bats, got some jerseys. Probably one of the few things of pre-order that I have. My boy Mangini. I text him, that's the beauty about YouTube. I text him, he said, you gotta snatch it up. If you don't want it, buy it from me. Of course, I kept it in the PC. What else? Oh, a nice little, I love this mantle because it was already slabbed up. It was at my local card shop. I asked my buddy who owns the shop how much. He said, I don't know, 40 bucks. And I didn't even, I should have said 30. He would have given it to me, but that's too, I mean, come on. A 62 mantle for 40 bucks slabbed up. All right, so that is my Yankee PC. I got a lot more Yankee stuff, but this is, again, and this is always in rotation. This is always moving, especially when I get a new judge. Jeter pretty much stays still. Nothing happens with Jeter. The captain stays. But now that I have another captain and Judge, he's pretty much a mainstay in there too. It's a nice little relic card. It's on there, Yogi, DiMaggio, and Phil Rizzuto. So, all right, on to the next display. This wasn't really something I was planning, but I was born in 81. I'm 42 years old. I'm trying to get a pack from every year. Really tops, but I have a Donruss 81. I have an 82 tops, but like, I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna do that. Every time I go to a flea market or a card show and I see a pack of a year I don't have, I'm just gonna buy it and add it on there. Because I mean, we all got these cards. It's not rare, but I think it's pretty cool. It's just the nostalgia of it, the colors of the actual wax pack. It's real cool to see the gum on it. I love it. So that's what I'm doing. Nice little display from my birth year on. All right. Second to last display. This is almost like a room tour. This display, I'll put a link in the description below. It's from Amazon. I did a review on it. People seem to like it because when I went back for a third one, it was sold out. But I think they're back in supply. But this display in particular has all my Hall of Fame autos. And as I buy more autos, I like the new stuff because I just bought it, so I like to see it. And so this is always, I'm always rotating. That's what I'm saying. Always, especially autos. You don't want to keep autos in the light too much. I'm very careful with the LEDs that I purchase. Like I said, none of my autos are in sunlight, which is key. And it's fun to rotate. That way you enjoy your collection. You're going through your collection, rummaging. But really loving these 2005 Spectrums. Got some new additions that I haven't talked about yet. This isn't absolute Spectrum, but I love it. Same concept, silver stickers for the win, but the same era. It's Leaf certified, 2004, 2000 to 2005, 2006. Donruss is my faves. Prime cuts. I do love the epic signatures, but yeah, I got DJ. Nice little DJ. Oh, for the save. That's the little Jeter. That's why you gotta put on one touches, baby, with the superior fit sleeve. So there's a bust open when it falls on the floor. So yeah, one touches, superior fit sleeves. Nice little Tony Perez right here. Love that. Anything new? I haven't really talked about this one. Nice little Don Sutton. Number 50. I need to get a superior fit sleeve on that one. I ran out. I gotta be careful on that one. But you know, Monty Irvin, Ozzie, Frank Robinson, Al Kaline. I just love. I'm really getting into these Hall of Fame autos. And since I'm a baby to it, I'm new to it, I pretty much get the pick of the litter because I'm not chasing anything tough to get, hard to get. Because like I said, I just started. Because this is what is my true collecting post-war Hall of Fame rookie cards and trophy cups. And these are my favorites. The mainstays, of course, is the 49 Campy. So I was watching the big inning where they show like four games at one time. And my boy Corbin from Arizona is playing, and I was worried about him because he was hurt. But the 49 Campy, just got this 52. 49 Campy, sick. Oh, and this 52. Love this 52. Look how beautiful that is. So sick. And that's why, I mean, like everyone can collect the way they want to collect. But like, you buy those beautiful cards and then you go and just put them in a box or safety deposit box. I get it, but I got these real cool locks. No one's gonna steal it. No one's gonna steal it. 69 Tops, Reggie, 61 Marischal, 62. I love this Lou Brock. Has a story to it. I might even get it graded. It is OC, but man, it's beautiful. Just a little ding on the corner. Don't know how that happened. This corner's a little dinged up, but one of my favorite cards in my collection. The Misfits Know Why is one of my favorite cards in the collection. And I haven't told the story. Few people know it, but that's one of those stories where I like to keep that amongst the fam. But it's a great story. Just never mix alcohol and cardboard. Love it. And yeah, I got 51 Tops Redback. Shout out to my boy Aaron Davis. That's little Monty. I'm holding him like Mangini. I always make fun of him because he holds it with two hands, but it's like Vanna White it. But man, just gorgeous. So that's my Hall of Fame. And this you could just rotate this stuff out easily. So I mean, still, I don't care what anyone says, this is still one of my favorite rookie cards. Probably top 3 rookie card images of all time. I love this card. Love it, love it, love it. Eddie Murray, baby. Boom. It reminds me of doing a VR for my boy Fisher Bike. This will probably be seen in the top 10 vintage. Love that card. So there you go, that's it. And then one last display. Probably my favorite display. Little out of the box, but if you're a YouTuber and you're part of this YouTube life, you will appreciate it. Before we go to the last display, I figured that other shot was way too far away to see all these awesome cards. Love these cards. But as you can see, Hall of Fame autos. Just love them. Love the prime cuts. My Hall of Fame. Again, I just rotate these out. The 89 Griffey's always in there because that was the chase card when I was a kid. I don't know, the 89 Upper Deck Griffey's that's just my childhood. Love it. Then one of the sickest cards ever created. All right, let's go to the next display. All right, my last display is for the YouTubers out there. I had this display, I wasn't a big fan of it, but it works beautifully for all the customs for my YouTube homies. Got my little YouTube Hall of Fame patch. Of course, I got the 3 Wise Men, my boy Mangini. I got all the Misfits who have a card. My best buds, Fisher Bike. Yeah, I mean, I love this. And again, this I can rotate. This is pretty much all the cards I have, but there are people with multiple. You see Scott Reindeer has a nice little bottom row, but I don't think he'll be hurt if I get more customs and rotate them in and out. But yeah, just super happy how this came out, and I'm gonna show you a little bit closer. That was a custom I did actually for Scott, who teamed up with Funkin' Mess. I don't think Funkin' does videos anymore. But that was a relic card I did. You see the technology. I just cut my head off a picture and glued it. Nice little rookie cup, auto. Loved it. Game used, baby. This was a card that we did at the actual Tropicana Stadium. My brother-in-law, my brother. It's fun. Then, of course, you know, me and my mini-me. You know, I'll be nothing. Lou Rock TV would be nothing without the star of the show. We gotta do a custom for this year. You know, got some YouTube royalty right here. My boy Near Mint, part of the Latino Collective. Share your knowledge, baby. Iconic Al, my boy Blob Lewis. My boy Ground Chuck. Look at that. Just soak it in, baby. Soak it in. One of Dylan's. I got some people who aren't making content no more. But I still remember you, homie. Some Jimmy Guns, Papa J. Got some throwbacks in there. Scotty Aranya, of course. The Commish. There's Funkin' Mess. So let's take it back to the Lou Rock TV studios. And there you have it. I think this video is a lot longer than anticipated, but I was feeling it. I love talking displays and cards. And as you can see, all my displays have themes. So shout out to Cracker Jack Cards. Hope you enjoyed my displays. All my displays has themes, why cards go with cards. Again, shout out to Double D Vintage. Both those links are in the description below. And that's it. I'm gonna edit this thing and hopefully upload it tonight so I can be ready for tomorrow. McLaren with the upgrades. Oh, super excited. That's another video for another day. I'm a big F1 fan, and McLaren with the upgrades finally showing up. I love it. Of course, Max messed it up for all McLaren front row, but Oscar's doing his thing. Silverstone is a great track, very historic, and man, if Lando could pull this off, that'd be great. And I'm gonna go see the Rays and Braves, the two #1 teams in the league, the World Series preview possibly. The Rays are my PC mistress. I do live in Tampa. I do follow the Rays. I enjoy the Rays. It just sucks that when your second favorite team is in the same division as your favorite team, there's really no confusion. The Yankees are my team, but man, to see the Yankees not even in a playoff right now, we need the captain back badly. So with that, peace out. Go Yankees.